Alright, so just from looking at this question, it may seem a little more difficult than it actually is. Just because you might be used to seeing binomials or trinomials, but once you see a polynomial with four terms, you think it might be a little hard, but no, the process still remains the same. As long as you follow the fundamental steps, you should still arrive at the right answer. So, unfortunately, there is a negative sign separating the two bracketed terms. So that means that we have to change all the signs that are inside the second bracket. So if we expand it by opening the brackets, we have x squared minus 3x squared minus 4x minus 5. Alright, that solves the first part. The second part, now we have to inverse all the signs that are inside the second set of terms. So we get minus 2x cubed minus 7x squared plus 2x minus 3. Do you see how all these terms are the complete inverse of what they were before? Right? Alright. Now we have to collect like terms. Oh, I'm sorry. This should be x cubed. I'm sorry. So now we have to find the like terms and we have to identify them in order to put them beside each other. So we see an x cubed. We see a minus 2x cubed. Perfect. Then we see a minus 3x squared. Where else do we see an x squared? There's a minus 7x squared. Perfect. Then we see a minus 4x. What else has x? The plus 2x. Perfect. And then finally, the constants. We see a minus 5 and we see a minus 3. Alright. All we have to do is collect the like terms now. So for the x cubed, we have minus x cubed. For the x squared, minus 3x squared minus 7x squared. That gives us minus 10x squared, right? Then we have minus 4x plus 2x. That gives us minus 2x. Finally, the constants, minus 5, minus 3, which gives us minus 8. That's our final answer.